so funny how he just stopped playing PT. But, I mean, his Diddy Kong has just been performing on another level. I mean, he's accumulated so many strong wins, so many strong placements. I mean, these last couple of months, you know, that last part of last year and then into this year have really been strong for Tweek, kind of like a reemergence, if you will. That version 5 tag that he uses is not just Cap. It is a whole new player. Cosmos, of course, one of the players that we just seen for such a long time, you know, former Inkland player, now switched to Pyra, Mythra, and just incredibly powerful opponent for anybody too. Only knock against Cosmos is not always as consistent as he could be, right?
Yeah.
But when he is playing right, when he is playing on the money, he can take out anybody in the game.
I mean, did get, I believe, 9th at Genesis, this last Genesis, so still a very respectable place.
Oh, of course, absolutely.
Like you said, very high highs, but not as consistent.
Right.
So obviously Cosmos wants to be up there in terms of consistency, so we'll see if Cosmos can go ahead and do that. Was able to make winner's side of this tournament for top 8, but we'll see if Cosmos can get into the winner's side of top 3, because you already know Tweek wants that run back versus Light from Genesis.
No doubt
I'll tell you that.
Yeah, no doubt about that. That would be pretty crazy. The guys who actually won doubles on Friday end up being in winners finals. Pretty funny, but Cosmos got to get past Tweek to do just that. Tweek, though, starting to put on a lot of damage. Oh, I love that, bro. Just kind of bait him to think he can come back safely and just have another down tilt waiting. Tweek, a master of deception, and just put on a great display right there. And, of course, that item control, second to none.
Oh, yeah, and I mean, that's the hard thing. And I love the strategy from Cosmos. You can, there's nothing bad about disabling the item, right? You can also go for Z-drop aerials and go for your item control, but if you see in a set where it's like, oh, okay, this other player clearly has better item control, there's nothing wrong with throwing it on top of a platform, throwing it behind you,
I agree.
and just being like, okay, cool, let's just play the game without the item. What about that?
Yeah, just kind of throwing it head on to them. You're not really doing yourself any favors.
Right, yeah.
They're probably counting on that, to be honest. Ooh, okay, not going to get that grab on that one. Oh, a little bit off. Okay.
A little bit of flubs here and there, but the quick reset into the neutral master character being Mythra. I mean, this character is incredible at neutral. Has one of the best neutral airs in the game, one of the best dash attacks in the game in terms of just like, for whiff punishing, you go so far, you just have that auto cross of potential.
Wow, you wanted a lot of
charge.
Wow.
Oh, no, it's not enough.
I'm actually surprised Cosmos really just kind of leaving the door open. Tweek, such a strong lead, in danger of making it a little stronger, but finally able to slay that stock. Pretty significant deficit that he's facing right now, but certainly not one that he can't get done.
Okay, the monkey flip, still has the banana in hand, and look at this pressure, but the back air, the final hit of the neutral air. Okay, now Cosmos playing this advantage state with the Mythra. So powerful. You're so quick with this character, and you have such a fast, snappy, disjointed up air as well.
Yeah, trying to keep access to the banana away from Tweek as long as possible. He's got it back in hand. Nice catch from the back air. Oh my goodness, and you see that just Z dropping, but really it was the back air that was the real threat right there, as Tweek is allowed to keep this lead.
Very clean back air at that. Tweek was able to catch the apex of that Pyra up B, and I mean, that is going to be so important because Pyra can be very heavy and hard to deal with, especially with the rage, can make these comebacks, these large active hitboxes coming out from Pyra, and you see Cosmos just opting to play the neutral with Pyra. No, okay, yeah, well, there's a Mythra.
I mean, at some point you knew she was coming right back there. Nice monkey flip. Banana back in hand and a great grab. Tweek the control right now. All the movement in the world. Just mixing Cosmos up. Not going to be able to find that downer, but that forward smash from Cosmos. Again, I mean, you're seeing Tweek. He has these leads right now, but Cosmos not letting them blossom to a point where it's out of control, right?
Right, and even right there, that was a really good matchup check coming out on terms of DI. Cosmos got hit by the neutral, DI'd in towards the stage. Most players want to DI out naturally, but in that specific scenario, you need to be towards the stage. So if you go for the down air, you can go and DI the down air in and get a tech onto the stage, right? Yeah. So important. Oh. Okay, the banana defense. If you get hit with an item, there's a chance that the banana can actually drop out of your hands. And I mean, banana just being an active hitbox for you can kind of break up some of these combos. It's another benefit of these Z-drop aerials. You kind of have that layer of that item defense, right?
Definitely. Maybe looking for the final setup right now. Tweek trying to get, oh, Cosmos getting a little overzealous. Tweek, though, not going to pull the trigger on a forward smash just yet, but that up smash right on time. That percentage was just high enough where you knew, okay, this is going to be the KO. So good effort from both, but Tweek takes care of business for game number 1.
Yeah, and Tweek didn't even hesitate on the punish, knowing his percent. Got that First banana slip just went right into the grab, and then at that point it's like, well, if I get another banana slip, that should be the up smash. And also getting that slight charge as well, Tweek being as optimal as possible when it comes to fighting this character, and you need to be. When you're fighting Pyra and Mythra, I mean, this is one of the characters that is considered one of the best characters in the entire game from most of the community. So very strong character, and of course one of the most strongest representations of the character is going to be Cosmos.
All right, let's get it. Game number 2. As you said, Charles, one of the strong, I mean, two of the, obviously the strongest rep for Diddy Kong, obviously, in Tweek, and then one of the top Pyra Mythras for sure in Cosmos. So we just had so many just strong character specialists at this one. This top 8's been, amazing thus far. Yeah,
I mean, we even see Tweek brought out the Sephiroth in singles and doubles. It's been quite a treat here. And even the Wario. I know Tweek has been working on the Wario. I don't know if we'll see it in the rest, or like the Wario in the top 8, but we definitely saw it in doubles.
Yep. Ooh, nice. Okay. We are seeing him kind of get back to his old ways, trying to pin Cosmos down over there on the left part of the stage. Doing a good job of that, too. Obviously, the banana in hand helping to just hurt him to where he wants him. And all these little mix-ups.
Yeah. Tweek getting fancy with it. Of course, all the special reverses and all that stuff you can do with the pop gun, with the banana, with the item. Tweek loves these technical characters, but Cosmos keeping it simple here. The forward smash at the edge, the Pyra for the ledge trap, but switching back to the Mythra, the dash attack, and the reset, but Tweek not getting the reset here, but able to get the control of the banana. But look at that snappy dash attack, and now the Pyra, okay, gonna get the rapid jab, great damage.
Oh, wow. I'm not sure if that would have KO'd if he was able to complete all of the jabs right there, but it would have put Tweek in such a bad position. In fact, he was able to sneak out of that, catching a bit of a break. Unfortunate for Cosmos, who's sticking on Pyra.
Oh man, this is gonna no foresight either. So taking all of this damage. Wow, Tweek actually not getting connected into the explosion there. Maybe just DIing.
Yeah, I was gonna say he must have DI'd out of that, right?
And also Pyra was going to the left too. So that, like, those two overlapping, I guess, kind of causing Tweek to fall out there. Tweek has the banana, tries to get the trap on the air dodge, but now Cosmos back to center stage, trying to land this large hit on Pyra, but when you're playing against someone swift and nimble like Diddy Kong, it can be so hard. So switching back to the Mythra here, trying to set up the Pyra. Yeah,
at that point, just kind of electing, okay, maybe I just kind of need that speed. All that, those quick burst options from Mythra gonna help, and finally, that'll be the stock.
Yeah, and even, I mean, that Mythra up smash out of shield, very strong option here. So even at that, Diddy is a lighter character, so at around that 140, 150 mark, going to be an option here for Cosmos with banana in hand. Got a little bit of catch-up to do in terms of percent, but the stocks are even so far.
Oof. All right, nice. Quick little 44%, we'll take that. All right, Tweek though, battling back.
Wow, not ripping the up smash
there.
Yeah,
I really thought he might go for that. Interesting. Oh, well, you know what? You just get another opportunity literally 2 seconds later.
Yeah, and the only option there that Cosmos could have escaped, maybe rolling to the left there. The PS2 platforms are so small that Tweek was able to abuse that and kind of cover multiple options with that up smash after the peanut gun setup. So, you know, even though the peanut gun might not look like the most effective tool, Tweek making sure every single part of the Diddy Kong arsenal is being utilized.
Oh, man.
Oh, my goodness. No way.
Okay, yeah, Tweek.
The banana from the heavens.
I was going to say, all things considered, Tweek had a pretty large lead. It's slipping away a little bit if he ends up losing this stock at the moment. 127. Oh, my God. Oh, Tweek just putting the fear in him. No, he does not have the resources to recover. Falling. I'm not sure what happened there. He just kind of descended there.
I think right there, Cosmos actually tried to go for a ledge drop double jump, and right in that moment, Tweek threw the banana off, catching the double jump there. And in that scenario, too, when you go for a ledge drop double jump, there's usually some kind of aerial that's paired with that or some kind of other option. So maybe Cosmos getting the double jump snipe from the banana, but the buffer system still having him do the aerial that he wanted to do, which made him sink to that. I'm assuming that's what happened, but could be wrong.
I think that's a pretty damn good guess. I mean,
of course it
is. Chuck Nasty, baby. Coach Chuck. All right, here we are, game number 3. You know, we already saw 1-3-0 on the other side of winter semis. Honestly, in danger of seeing another one if Tweek can clutch this out over Cosmos, who needs to just respond immediately. I think he's got to stop doing is let Tweek just get these insane leads right at the start. My goodness. Percent needed, 94 unanswered.
Yeah, Diddy damage output's fair.
Yeah, it's something, all right. Oh, my goodness, just using every single tool to his disposal.
You know Tweek is comfortable when you start seeing the 2 frames with the barrels.
Yeah.
The barrel explosion 2 frames. And I like that coming out from Tweek. Not really coming out the gate with stuff like that, but waiting to gather certain information for these big hits. And Tweek is a huge player when it comes down to gathering information on the first 1 or 2 games and then going from there. Very information-based player in terms of like those long-term conditioning. And he really makes it count. Very huge part of his play style here.
Anybody would disagree based on what we just saw. Oh, just a little bit out of range. Maybe the percent just a tad too high to get that back air confirmed. Let's see.
I like that from Cosmos, trying to reach out with the forward air. Has to start making some of these risks off stage or by the ledge, because whatever Cosmos is doing right now, it is not quite enough to break the defense here for Tweek when coming back onto the stage, when on the ledge here, especially with the banana in hand. There's so much more layers that you have to avoid. There's so much more things you have to respect.
I will say, I mean, considering how this game started, I am incredibly impressed that Cosmos has gotten Tweek up to 111 without even losing the stock. I mean, this is, you got to have some good mentality behind you on that one. Finally, Tweek is sneaking in that back air to end things, but still, all things considered, this could be a lot worse position for Cosmos to be in.
Yeah, it does have the damage to back it up, but of course, here comes Tweek. Does not get the combo extension onto that platform, but the banana is still in hand right now.
Oh, my Lord.
More damage and another banana setup. The down.
Oh my God, Tweek said, I don't care what month it is, bro. I'm here to dominate.
Wow, gets the parry on the up B, and that's such an important follow-up. A lot of players not having the punish on that, but if you get the parry on the way down and there is no grab invincibility, Tweek having huge advantage there, able to get the down tilt and even gets the drop zone read. Finally, Cosmos answering back, but with this huge lead that Tweek is able to accumulate an entire stock. You got that second stock at such an early percent. The base knockback on Tweek's down air is so powerful.
Yeah, man. I mean, there's just really no answers being shown at the moment. Tweek seemingly has this matchup solved. Unfortunately for Cosmos on the receiving end of it, though still 1 stock left to maybe make one last gasp of it. Again, like you said, having to make some offstage risky plays just for any chance of bringing this one back.
Yeah, it just feels like every time Cosmos gets a ledge trap or an offstage situation or even a juggle, Tweek is able to reset back into the neutral.
Oh,
beautiful neutral air dodge.
Crazy
behind
timing.
Cosmos, getting the punish as well. It's one thing I love seeing about the top players is kind of like pushing neutral air dodge. We've seen so much of that develop within the meta. I mean,
100%.
The spot dodge and neutral air dodge really getting utilized from all the players.
Oh, spacing right now. On point, Tweek knowing one good setup away from advancing to winners finals.
Oh, the double throw.
Oh, the peanut gun, really? Okay.
Tweek busting out all the tech here. Okay, the footstool in self-defense coming out from Cosmos. Trying to make something happen out of nothing here. You don't have a lot of resources. You don't got a lot of time.
That's going to do it, man. Time's up right there. Tweek from start to finish just putting on a clinic in game number 3. Good effort from Cosmos, but I mean, the thing is, like, Tweek, kind of like a semi-truck, right? Once he got started, almost impossible to just slow down without taking a lot of damage in the process. So
once Tweek locks down specific information in the first, like, 1 or 2 games, again, Tweek is a player that is very good at cashing out on some of these reads where it's like, okay, I know what you do in these specific scenarios. Yep. Not only am I going to get damage, I'm going to get the stock for it. Right. And I'll get the stock at 40%, actually. You know, it's scenarios like that where Tweek really gathers information and snowballs it so much into his favor. And that's what really separates good from great players, right? Even when you watch Leo, he'll even get like the smallest adaptation but makes it count so much more than other players. And how hard do you hit in Smash? That's a very big question mark when it comes to how good of a player you are, because not only does your neutral have to be good, you also have to make it count.
Yeah, right? I agree. I mean, it's just winning some of those little micro interactions that result in a major plus to your gameplay, to your positioning, and Tweek obviously just sensational